arts to my top martial arts challenge. Only a fool would think that because they're changing my voice, that magically that I'm crazy or something. Does 1 plus 1 still equal 2? Does 10 times 10 still equal 100? Does 10 times 1,000 still equal 10,000? Does Kuro Obi in Japanese still mean black belt? Historically, where martial arts schools, they still call the belt the obi, also the sash. Is that still true? Is obi also an Igbo word? Yes. Look it up. There's lots of sites that offer little tidbits here. You got to put it all together. Okay. Now, is chi also an Igbo word? Yes. What are the odds that the word obi is an Igbo word that means King Heart Hut Temple Essence Center Core? And if you really look at what they're getting at, it also means the Son of God. It also means the top martial arts. Okay, there's different applications of it. It's like saying, it's like the word king in many ways, right? He's the center. His spirit is the essence of the group. This kind of thing, right? Where it can also mean King of Kings, right? Say Jesus is the King of the Jews. They didn't say the King of the Kings, as by itself. They also at times called him the King of the Jews. So it means king, and it can also mean King of Kings. It also means Son of God. And some people who are playing games, doing witchcraft or something, they say that, oh, it means that. Okay? Because they're immature. They're playing, tea time, Barbie dolls. So, they think it's smart to try to make it so I sound like them, and it's very much a disgrace. It doesn't take a genius to see the issues that I'm talking about enough to make people scream and yell. People get killed over these issues. I've been a tax-paying citizen working for about 20 years, since I was about 20 years old. I've been paying taxes, working straight every year. Okay? I have no criminal record. All I have is they have some state-sponsored opinions against me. And they've been provoking me and fueling me with over 22 witnesses. I should win the Nobel Peace Prize. I am the pinnacle of sanity. When one argues morality and moral precision, not left-right paradigm or politics or riding some politician's nuts, you know what I'm saying? That's sanity. Being a political groupie, a rock and roll groupie, being a groupie in general, you know what I'm saying? Riding your teacher's dick or something, riding Tesla's dick, that is not sanity. That is just sheepish stupidity. I deal in facts. Not like this conspiracy theorists. They're often talking about strange ideas and so on and so forth. Well, I speak the truth. Their own languages testify that I'm right. They say Kuro Obi means black belt. Obi means King Heart Hut Temple Center Essence Core. And they got to do bitch ass shit like change my voice, trying to make it so I sound like some circus weirdo, some gay guy. Okay, everyone in history knows the top martial arts could not possibly be gay. Again, could not possibly be gay. Okay, and if I was that, then I would admit that I'm that. Okay, I could never be attracted to another male, ever. My spirit could never. And that's okay for the LGBT community because no one believes they're holy anyway. Gay means, happy, right? And giddy and stuff like this. And in the Urban Dictionary, foolish and pointless. Okay, no disrespect to the LGBT community, but let's be real. Okay, no one would ever believe that you're holy. No one will ever believe that the gayer Africans are more holy than the Africans who aren't. Okay? You're playing a game, you're playing a circus game, and you're supposed to give me my rights. It's my right to say that. Your feelings, okay? If you can't handle that, you should go create go to North Korea, make a deal with them, create a censorship state, okay? And go, go do whatever you do. Okay? In America, they made an agreement with everybody here and everybody who moves here that they have certain rights. You can't one day say you don't have rights. If people started blowing themselves up, insisting that they have those rights, they'd be right. Because you have no right to limit my freedom of speech. You have no right to covertly drug me. You have no right to provoke me and try to pretend I'm a crazy person or a terrorist. You have no right to violate my constitutional rights and my human rights, especially when you're arguing that you're trying to spread freedoms and liberties and rights across the world. Never in any class I've ever heard of did you teach that they have to, that their rights are limited by their allegiance to the governing class. That is outrageous. I'm not in the military, not in the police, not in the government. I have no allegiance to Freemasons or any other trash like that. You have no right to insist that I promote you instead of God. You have no right to insist that I promote your churches, your movements. You have no right to play problem solution games where you harass me, trying to get me to turn to various groups of people, racist, rightists, LGBT people. You have no right. I have every right to demand compensation. And I proudly can and will and have stand before God and point out that justice is to damn you and your children and your offspring to hell. I have that right. I have the right to point that out. You have no right to violate my human rights. It is very silly for you people to suppress my videos and pretend you're in the right. The sum totals of your life, the only thing that matters. Everything else is, you can give all your money to the poor. So what? You persecuted the most righteous guy ever. You could cure AIDS, invent a time machine. So the fuck what? You persecuted the most righteous guy ever. Why don't you people understand how despicable that is? Why don't you understand that your whole family is better off dead than a single one of you persecuting me for a split second? Because you're raised wrong.